And once again, a warm welcome. I'm very happy that you visit my channel again, and want to watch my new video about the Canon EF 2.8-4, 28-80, L. This lens represented a milestone for Canon. It was the first Canon Standardzoom lens to receive the L designation, representing the highest optical and mechanical quality. Canon also gave this lens the autofocus motor with ultrasonic drive, which was still very rare at the time. This zoom was introduced in 1989. The lens consists of 15 elements, arranged in 11 groups. It weighs 945 grams, is about 12 centimeters long with a diameter of about 8.4 centimeters. The aperture consists of 8 blades. The shortest setting distance is 0.5 meters at all focal lengths. This corresponds to a maximum magnification of 0.2. Screw-in filters with a diameter of 72 mm can be used. Canon built this lens to a very high quality. It's a solid hunk of glass, metal and high-quality plastic. Simply class processed. I have known this lens since 1990, when my father gave me this excellent lens. I used it for years, in analog times on the Canon EOS 600 and the Canon EOS 1N. And today I still use it on my various analog Canon EOS models, and also on the Sony A73 III, adapted by the Sigma MC11 adapter. With all the camera models mentioned, the autofocus works precisely and quickly. A special feature arises when you want to focus manually. First, set the selector switch on the lens to the M position. However, focusing only works when the camera is turned on at the same time. The internal ultrasonic motor of this lens actually needs power to focus. Here you can see how fast the autofocus works, even on a camera model that is over 30 years old. Here I only filmed a small episode with the lens, as I am more the photographer and not a videographer.
This is Mr. Falkenbach, a friend of mine, taking photos with his Sony A6000.
The lens does not change its length when zooming, but it does change when focusing. The filter thread also rotates, which is important to keep in mind when using polarizing or graduated filters. .28mm f2.8. Very sharp in the center of the image and in the middle region, softer at the edges. You will achieve very good results at aperture 5.6 to 8, when sharpness throughout the image is important, for example in landscape photography. The lens is also convincing at close range. Here at 44mm f5.6, 62mm f5.6, focused on the filter thread, 80mm f7.1, macro modus. It's really fun to shoot landscapes with this lens. Sharp, high contrast, and relatively insensitive to backlight. The focal length range in combination with the very good macro mode, and the relatively high speed, make the lens an ideal high-quality process standard zoom. If you are interested in the lens and want to see more sample images, visit my homepage apertureone.4.com. The lens, although already over 33 years on the market, gets an absolute buy recommendation from me. Especially if you shoot digital and analog. With the Sony mirrorless system and the analog models of the Canon EOS series, you should take this lens in your shortlist. Thank you for your interest in this video. And please also visit me on Instagram at apertureone.4. See you in the next video.